This video is going to show you how to use Ally to find accessibility issues with Microsoft Office documents that have been uploaded into your course. First, you need to navigate to the location of your documents. In this case, I have a course open and I have an Ally folder where I have some documents that I'm going to demonstrate. In this case, I'm going to use a Word file to document how Ally works. And there are three different kinds of issues that Ally deals with. The first issue is documents that have very low scores that are displayed with a red wheel. The second kind of issue is documents that have medium scores. You probably should fix them, but it's not critical at this point. You really need to click and correct the red ones first. And then the final kind of document would be one with a green wheel. And the green wheels mean it's a high score. You probably could improve it, but if I see green, I move on to the next document. To see how Ally works, what you want to do is click on the actual image of the wheel. And that'll show your Ally accessibility score. If you want to see all the issues that resulted in this score, you click on All Issues, and it'll list one by one the issues and how to fix them. In this case, I'm going to click on issue number 1, which is the document contains images that are missing a description. This is an image in the course, and it's the law that images have to have descriptions or alt tags. And that's explained when you click on what this means. And you just go through the description, and it'll explain everything and why it needs to be fixed. It also gives you instructions on how to fix the images. Now in this case, I use Office 365 as my Word file, so I would click that, and it would take me step by step through how to fix it, including how to write a good description. One thing I need to point out at this point is that you can't fix the problems in Blackboard since these are Word problems. You have to go back to Word, make notes about what the problems are, and then go back and fix them. I want to look at some of the other issues in here too, because there were 4. The document does not have headings. And a heading is the first line in a document. And the first line should be labeled H1 as a heading because that's going to tell the student what the rest of the document is about. How do you fix that? It again gets into the meaning, why do you do this, why it's important, and how to add headings. And in this case, Office 2016 shows you how to add headings. And again, you have to go back in Word and do this. Going on to the next issue, the document contains tables that are missing headings. I'm going to fix that. Brings you right to the table, and in this case you see that this table just jumps right in and starts displaying data. You know, that's the first essay and 100 points. This should say assignment and how many points in a row just above that. And again, it'll go into what it means when you don't have a table headers. And how to set table headers. You click on that, it'll go through, give you good instructions on how to create table headers. And I'm going to move on to the last major issue here, and this is a contrast issue. What does this mean? It gives you instructions and how to fix contrast issues. I'm using Microsoft Office 365, and in this case it's because we have yellow text on a white background. That's pretty hard to see. And also it should have pointed out the red text here. It's not a good idea to use red text at all because people that are colorblind can't really see the difference between red and green. But the whole idea here is to get rid of contrast issues. And the safest thing is to always have black text on a white background. That's the best possible contrast. I urge you to do that. So get rid of any text that isn't black on a white background. Going to close out of that.